today we got something very special, a couple of firsts. This is the very first figure released on Club Grayskull, and it's the very first time this character has been released as an Origins figure, a figure that was actually unreleased. Let's get him opened. Here is Hero, the most powerful wizard in the universe. Now, a little secret here, I have previously just opened this because I wanted to check that I could get this figure out like safely, because I want to keep this packaging. Look at it. I know I don't keep as much as the other packaging, you know, the bubble, but I keep the cards, don't I? This is something I wanted to keep because look at it. Anyway, this is part of the new Powers of Grayskull line. Now, I want to say new. This was a line that came out at the tail end of the original Masters of the Universe line in the 80s, but it died a quick death. They didn't actually release this figure, although a prototype was made, but they did release some of the toys from that era, from the Powers of Grayskull line, which was a couple of dinosaurs, which look really cool, and a couple of giants in Italy, I believe. Now, I don't know that much about that line, but I'm very excited that they're touching into that, because when I found out about it, I was like, oh, I want these. And every time I looked into the dinosaurs or the giants, they're super expensive. Now, you might have noticed that he's actually been released in other forms since then. A Masterverse form not that long ago for the Netflix show, and a Classics form for Matty Collector, which was a good few years ago, now probably about 10 years. And there was this one from Super 7, which was in a similar scale to the original series, so kind of like this Origins one, but obviously this Origins one is a little bit more updated. First thing you can notice that it looks very different than the artwork that we've had for the Origins line so far, or the original line. I put a little picture up so you can see a difference. And also, it's in a box. Some of these releases do come in boxes, especially when they're a bit special. So there he is. We've got this skull around the side there with his magic staff. He's a wizard, isn't he? He's a wizard. He's a wizard, Harry, with a staff, fighting just giant Minotaur. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, I don't know who this character is. Does anyone know? Is it part of this Powers of Grayskull line? I don't know. I don't know the lore of this side of things, or I just don't know that in the Minotaur. I don't know this person here with the bow either. She looks cool. I mean, I'm guessing because when they put characters on the back of boxes, they always end up like releasing them, no matter who they are. If it's a little squiggle of a guy, they'll release E-Squiggle or something later on. But it's cool that they got the branding for Club Grayskull. If you didn't know what Club Grayskull is, I suppose you should take a quick moment to let you know what that is. It is now a service that Mattel are offering you or all of us collectors to pay £10 or $10 a year to have access to these exclusive figures. It's a bit frustrating, let's be honest, because you pay an extra so you can buy the figures. You're going to buy the figures in the first place, but I assume it's to stop scalpers or whatever. And I don't know if it'll work, but it's only £10 a year. I know it's annoying to say that. I'm gonna get these figures anyway, and if it prevents other people from jumping in before me who are not gonna, get these to collect them, then I suppose that's a good thing. But also you get some behind the scenes stuff, and you find out about figures before anyone else and all that. So there is some good stuff there, and £10, not too bad. But yeah, I'm not entirely happy about that. But anyway, that is the box. Spent so long talking about the box. Still love the original branding on there. The cool thing about this is that you can slide this out. It's just a box within a box. But you be careful about his knees in there, right? And he's just naked. He's just there, right there. Isn't that cool? So you have this little box in here as well. We'll put the other box away. Yeah, and this has got his staff in here, which I have opened and had a little look at. Now this box you could probably use as a stand or something, but I probably am gonna put it right back in there. But it's cool. It's got some kind of like sewer grate or something. I don't know what it is, with some power valves. I can't explain what that is. But anyway, it's going back in the box. You use it as a keepsake. You can put like, sweets in there or something. I don't know what you're doing. And here is a staff. I don't mean people who work for him. I mean, his staff's a great joke, isn't it? This is his staff here. It's all gold, which is quite cool, isn't it? And you can see where the handle is there. I mean, I would have liked this if it was like two-tone. I don't know, another colour there maybe. Just to show that, like, I don't know, maybe the ball bit was just like a different colour, like purple or green. Say that on the back, the back, the way it's all got green there. That had something there. Or even these parts here, I don't know. The way it looks on the back, it looks like you're going to hang your coat on it. Do you know what I mean? It's a clothes hanger. Whatever, it's good. I'm not taking a mick, it's a good figure. There you go, there it goes. And let's take this out. And you can see we've got the mini comic at the back here. Let's have a quick look at this. Now, I'm always crossing my fingers at this moment to make, you know, this, hopefully that we get some text in there, because in the European versions we get no text. There we go, we got text. Probably the best thing about ordering from America, you get the comics with text, so you can actually understand the story. Can you imagine getting this book with no text, and it's just people looking at each other, and you're supposed to get what's going on just by the general vibe? It'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? So this is one of the good reasons now. Maybe they can just put more intricate details in the books because they know they're not having to make like 2 versions of it or make it just work without no text. You delve into it, which is pretty cool. So we're keeping that, great. And I have previously got rid of these ties because they're one of the worst parts of doing this anyway. So all you've got, although you've got to squiggle this cape through. The cape isn't like, it's like plastic. It's a plastic cape. It's weird on his face. Plastic. So originally I took the head off, which is easy to do. You just pop it off. There you go. And then you can do this. And there's a little bit of plastic there holding that in. And then you can kind of put any... Oh, not the moustache, that's weird. You can put this like He-Man head on there if you wanted to. So you could put another head on there and just have He-Man in this armor. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But that's not what you came here for. That's the cool thing about this line, is that you can swap and replace all elements of all the body parts, and that's pretty cool. It's interesting that there are no instructions with this figure. Every other figure I've had so far, maybe even the Rio Blast one from MOTU Origins, has come with some instructions that like denote like which body parts are kind of removable or articulation points, etc. But this one didn't come with any. That's very interesting. I wonder if they forgot to do that. So here he is. Like, there's a cape. I'm not as happy with the cape. I wish it was a fabric, but I don't know. It's cool, isn't it? I mean, it's just gonna mean it's gonna always look as good as it can look, you know, from afar. You know, it hasn't like it's got stuck somewhere. It's always gonna look like it's supposed to be like free flowing or whatever, but it's not. He's got like these arm straps here. One's on the inside, one's on the outside. I don't know how good that is for him. Does that make sense? Because if he's fighting someone, he can go like that, but in there, I don't know. I suppose this is the hand that's got... I suppose he can swip around. That makes sense? No, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why it's on the inside. Anyway, this is the hand he puts this in. His staff. His wizarding staff. There we go. He looks made up, doesn't he? He's like, his face is quite funny. He's got a very glazed expression. Like, he's just happy to be here, you know? Happy to have turned up. I mean, he's got to be happy because he was a cancelled character and now he gets his rightful place in the Origins line with all the other characters like He-Man. As we saw previously. There he is. Hello. It looks pretty cool. I love the gold plate armor. I think that's a really nice touch. He's got gold shoes as well and some articulation points around there on the knees and obviously around the hips, the arms. Quite a lot actually, and the head. But the head has definitely given me some Barbie and Ken vibes, or Ken vibes. It's definitely got that expression. But he looks just like the prototype, and that's the thing, where the Classics version and the Revelation version, I think it was Revelation, they didn't look like this. They kind of made him a bit more tougher, I guess. And with this one, they went like how he was originally posed to look like. But anyway, I'm going to show this off on a revolving stand, so you can see all of the angles, all of the cape, all of the staff, all of his glazed grin, all of that. He's seen things. So anyway, let me know what you think about Hero. Do you like him? Do you hate him? Do you want him part of your collection? Are you happy that Mattel are now going to be focusing, while putting some of their Eye of Sauron, I don't know why I'm mixing in Lord of the Rings, on the Powers of Grayskull line? I certainly am. I'm very excited. I really hope they do the dinosaurs and all that stuff down the line, and maybe find out about other things that they didn't release, because that'd be quite exciting. I mean, this line's going to go on forever. It was supposed to be cancelled a few years ago, and here we are with Hero. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.